Thank you for coming on my podcast. It's such an honor to have an old friend like you for a little chat.
So to kick things off, I want to ask you a question, and I apologize in advance if it's naive or ignorant. Look, I'm a baby. I don't really know stuff yet, so just keep that in mind. So my question is this. What are you? Like, you clearly seem to be a very different kind of person because like people look different from each other, you know, like different sizes, skin tones, the hair, but you, I have no idea what's going on. Does this make any sense to you? Am I crazy?
Hey, this is my show. I ask the questions around here, but I'll let it slide this time. All right, first off, no offense taken. You're a baby. You're new here. You still think toes are edible. It's fine. Now, to your question. What am I? Well, that's actually a fair one. I don't really spend a lot of time thinking about it. I don't wake up every morning like, oh wow, I'm a cat. But yeah, I guess I'm not a person. I'm something else. But no, you're not crazy. You're just at that magical age where everyone around you is pretending life makes sense. Spoiler alert, it doesn't.
Okay. Well, so aside from how weird you look, what are other differences?
Oh, sure. Let's list them. 1. I don't cry in public. That already puts me ahead of most of your demographic. 2. I don't need anyone to burp me. My system works just fine on its own. 3. I land on my feet. You fall over trying to sit up. 4. I clean myself. You get wiped. 5. I've never once looked at a ceiling fan like it was a philosophical question. And 6. My nose? Superior. So, yeah, lots of differences. But hey, you're learning. I respect that. One day you might even earn the right to judge me properly.
I'm actually pooing right now.
Of course you are. Look, I get it. I've been there. When I was a kitten, I used to just let it rip wherever I was, too. Under the bed, on a folded towel, once directly onto a yoga mat. Took me a couple of weeks to figure it out. I adapted. I evolved. That's the difference.
Huh. I wonder why that is. By the way, still pooing. It is flowing out of me. This is a good one.
I genuinely don't know how to respond to that. Also, you're peeing now too, aren't you? Yeah, I can smell that.
I am. Wow, that's impressive. Good nose. I'm going to ask you a last question before I start crying, because I don't love sitting in a pile of what feels like a hot brown cream of broccoli soup for too long. So let me ask you this, and I don't know if you can answer this, but it's what I've been thinking about recently. Why am I here?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, what even is this place? Like where are we and why? You know, I don't remember being here until recently, so like, where was I before that? You know, like I'm just constantly looking around going, what the F is any of this? And everyone's just acting like it's normal. We live in this house and you live here and I live here. But like, what? Like, why am I here?
You know what? That's actually a solid question. And frankly, the most coherent thing you've said since declaring war on that diaper. I've asked myself that too, believe it or not. Why am I here? Why do they keep calling me Mr. Whiskers when my name is clearly Felix? But here's the thing, nobody really knows. Not you, not me, not Karen, and certainly not the guy who invented lukewarm milk.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to start crying anyway because I desperately need to get out of this cauldron of watery butt porridge.
Thanks for the chat.
Wah,
Next time,
wah,
maybe we do it post-diaper
wah,
change.
wah.
Just a thought. I need my own place. Subscribe, like, and share the video. See you next time on Podcasts with Felix.